Oh, of course, we need to branch the fuel line to the trains until we can make solid fuel from oil. We're also going to need to route more in order to fuel the trains at all to begin with. Fortunately, even though the trains consume a lot of fuel, they can bring in more fuel. Looks like I need to restock on belts. Look at that. We can install the rail signals soon as well. These modules are becoming almost a necessity to install. Now about this, let's see what we require. So, 2 machines for this one, 1 machine for this one, and then 2 more machines for this one, it looks like. Perhaps even 3 more. That's a lot of machines. We might want a small gear production facility in here for how many gears we'll need. There. There. That's part of the problem solved. After that we need many of these belts. And then after that, those get fed into this machine here. Which does this. And then the final machine here takes those and these and does the final portion of the operation. There. Gears are the bottleneck in this system, since it uses so many gears. We don't want to make very many of these for how expensive they are. And now the next module here will need circuits, which is a level of complexity higher than the last one. I'm going to need to split from all 2 of these. Thankfully this doesn't need steel yet. Trying to make sure there isn't any better way to do this. Step 1, step 2. I should do this part before any other part. But actually, no, let's not move that any further back. And now for this part. There, and this can connect here directly. And those circuits will be routed to these two modules here. And since multiple modules need them, we can have a whole line dedicated to that. And we're going to need first belts, which will require gears. And those will be piped down to here. And that also needs gears, so we need to keep the iron line going. This one needs all three of these components alone. There, and you can begin production. The final one now, which requires that, gears, and circuits. We can produce more gears here, and we can bring the circuits around here, like this. And have everything route like that. And finally the output can be here. And we don't want many of those either, because they're also very expensive. Now we can replace these. And there. The two modules are done now, and look at the size of them. And now that we have those done, we can let those run and produce huge amounts of advanced components we need. And all the while we were making that, look at all of this ammunition we have now. We can finally conquer these areas we needed. Look at all of that. So we can now take our vehicle to these locations. Oh, hold on. Just going to put this here. It's not valuable enough to even recycle. Going to need more for myself now, actually. So I can just go up to this other area here. There. And now... which area should we do first? This area has coal and iron. Makes that much more enticing. Oh, look at that. The meat grinder. They don't even stand a chance. We don't have very much useful research to do until we conquer and build the oil infrastructure as well, actually. We also need the train infrastructure working correctly. And going to need to separate this into blocks. And make sure that nothing chokes because of the routing. That would be horrible. Actually, place this further down, closer to the station itself. And this as well. Well, actually, yeah, it should be fine here. Only one train can be in this loop at a time. So now we can run this diagonally to where we want. This is the correct spacing. Now, we want to make sure any train stopped here is far out of the loop, or the recirculator, whatever that should be called. There. The only possible danger is here, where this train can't leave because of this one holding it up. That's a problem. Hold on. I need to move this station. So now, there. I don't like this. If something is trapped here, it will block this one. Oh, I know. No, or do I? I don't think we'll even be running enough trains to cause such a problem, actually. Probably 4 at a time at most for the beginning part, and we can refine things later. The station should now be down here further, which is fine anyway because it leaves more room. And now for this side. There. Good enough for now. We can figure it out later. Yeah, that is if it's even broken. One thing that would help is a pass-through. Yeah, so that it doesn't need to stop at a station in order to go further. That's a good point, actually. One here should be fine. Going to make more rails. So, oh yes, I remember now. One thing I needed to do. There. And now that will fill correctly. We can set the schedules after we're done making this. There, and now the output can be here. And feed into these chests here. And then, once they're offloaded, they can be gradually fed out.